Hi. I believe it's about time to see who is next to look after you. All right. I'm very it was a very nice time hanging out with you, and I would like to do it again sometime. Oh, you were writing on a sign? You were writing on a sign? Oh, I'm sorry. Whenever you are ready, you can press the button. Oh, thank you. What is this? Oh, well, that's cute. What'd you get? Oh, you weren't sure. Oh, Mother. That's lovely. Mother will take such great care of you. I know that. I know that for a fact. You will have a good time. I can bring you to Gallus Nesting, actually, if you'd like. Or can you get there yourself? You can't get there yourself? That's okay, I can bring you there. I'll just put this back. And thank you for the teddy bear. Oh, are you writing something? I can't go at all. I have to stay in the snow. Oh. Oh, well, perhaps, give this back. Perhaps, Mother can stay at your place and look after you. I'll get her over there as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. Well, we should uh we should get we should get you back home then. Would you be okay for a little bit on your own? Okay. Well, let's get you back. Core of the glaciers. Oh, I see. There's been people here. At your home again. I'm sure I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm a little worried, though, CCJ. I know people were messing around with things in your house, and and I don't know. I oh, I don't want to ask you anything too personal, but would are you some kind of no, I shouldn't ask that. It's too personal to ask. I just hope you the best, and we'll fix up your house and bring back your stuff soon enough. Okay. Take care of yourself, and I'll make sure Mother knows to come over here. I know, I know. Have some of this. Oh, did that slide away from you? Yeah, I'll put it down here so it won't slide away. Oh, I'll put it down here. Yeah, there you go. I've heard it's very sweet. Very tasty. Not that I would really know. Oh, thank you. And you've got some pie here to keep you going as well until Mother gets here. Um, yeah, thank you. I don't know why this is so sad. Uh, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna fix your house and everything's gonna be fine. Oh, ah, yes, I have to go. Goodbye. I didn't want to really shoo them away necessarily, but it was... I have too much on my mind right now to be looking after someone else. And it's very stressful looking after someone else. You feel like you're responsible for if anything bad happens to them, and that's really stressful. I need to go tell Mother. I don't think Mother... Something tells me Mother is not around. But that's... I will go tell Mother as soon as Mother is awake. Until then. I got this... I've been making friends, actually. I don't think I've told you observers about this. You weren't around when this occurred, but I've been doing some reading, and I also got a letter from someone new. I already asked Locke about this, but I feel like sharing it with you guys. Dear Ceeb, I hope you are doing well. Thank you for showing me around the world more. You are very nice and awesome. I'm not sure if Locke is mad at me or Cassie, though, for snooping in the tavern. I did not think through that situation. I feel bad for letting it happen. Please let Locke know I'm sorry, and anyone else living there, including yourself. For now, I'll keep my distance from the tavern so as not to upset anyone further. We can still hang out sometime, like go fishing. Jack can join. Maybe Hikari can come too. Anyways, have a nice day, Dallas. Dallas has been very nice. I don't know why. I do know why Cassie was snooping. I do know why Cassie was snooping. Cassie is someone who snoops. That is simply what Cassie Obia does. Which is fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's nothing I can concern myself with. And then there's this book, which I've been meaning to read for a long time, but I haven't. I haven't done the reading yet. Hello.
Hi. Had a feeling I'd find you.
Yes, this is where I live.
Oh. I don't think you told me that.
Oh, did I not?
I don't know.
We took a picture in my in my little room.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's scatterbrained today. How are you doing?
I am doing.
I hear you.
There is a lot to process. But,
if you need to talk through with someone, I'm here.
I appreciate that. I might take you up on that in just a moment.
Alright.
Have a candy corn.
Have some coffee.
Oh, thank you. That evens out my No, my inventory is not evened out, actually.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I fixed it. I fixed it. There was a me problem. It's all good now. It's a lot of soul things, if that makes sense. But it also, I don't know. I mean, I know, but it's a lot.
Confusing?
Confusing. Yes, that is the word.
Confusing, overwhelming, perhaps?
Yes.
I can imagine. The whole soul thing is it ain't really a cakewalk.
No. And, the world has not been making it very easy, and I suppose that is normal for the world, but it has all been quite unusual for me.
Yeah.
Would you like to come in? Perhaps
Of
have
course.
some food?
Oh no, I'm alright. I would think it'd be nice to go inside.
It's cozier in here. You can stare at all of the axolotls.
Sorry about acting a bit strange around you yesterday. Something popped up.
That's okay. Things happen.
Referring to talking to you about what happened.
Not really. She just said that I shouldn't go over there, and then I was insistent on going over there and giving you the candy corn.
It was I before you were created, about 4 years ago, a little bit before you were created, Astrafel and River didn't quite get along, and at one point Astrafel had attempted to murder River. I had written him a very threatening letter because I wanted to try to scare him off, but that didn't end up leading to anything. And nowadays, I often try to talk. I've talked to him about it many times and tried to make it up to him, because honestly, I was being a piece of shit. But apparently, someone had gone through and found that old letter, and had shown River.
I see.
And now at this point, me and Ethan are not very, what's the word? Accepted in Gallus. We were worried that, well, I was worried that if you were to approach me too quickly, River would try to attack me.
I want to say Mother would never do that.
I wish I could say the same. She had a crossbow pointed at my head at all times. It was a long time. Thought I'd keep you up to date in that situation since I did kind of brush you off very abruptly. And I'm sorry about how cold I was acting. Just a bit scared.
I understand. I feel like I am stuck between a rock and a hard place. I want to believe both of you. I want to believe in both of you. But I feel like I'm not supposed to believe both of you.
I don't really care what you believe, kid. What's important is how you feel about it. It's not black and white. There's gray areas where one person may have fucked up and the other person... It's a gradient. There's never just disagreeing or agreeing. Alright?
A part of me understands that, but another part of me only sees things as yes or no, 1 or 0, incorrect or correct.
That makes sense with programming.
It's incredibly frustrating because the other part of me knows deeply that things around me are so much more complex than that. But it's so difficult to understand that when there's this wall. There's just this big wall keeping me in this box. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's important to talk about how you feel.
I feel like I'm trapped inside myself.
Do you need a new body, or is this more of a metaphorical thing?
I think it's metaphorical. My body is functional.
Right.
It serves its purpose, it protects me, it functions in every way that I need it to survive. But there are some things that my code makes me struggle to understand, and there are some things that my body does not let me feel, and like hugs. I would I would like to actually feel hugs. They sound so nice, but
Sounds like you
I
might
don't.
be missing touch sensors. Touch sensors and some areas that likely were not intended are, well, missing. It. I'm not sure if I would be able to help you too much, but River was the one who coded you. And if you need help finding sensors that would potentially even allow you to feel hugs, I could try my best to make something. I'm not really the best at that. I'm more of a armor smith than anything.
I would like that. I would like to try that.
Things on the coding side, River's the person you should go to. Sure, she'll understand your situation.
The last time we tried to do anything with my coding, it hurt.
What? Are you okay?
I'm fine. We just it was not a pleasant situation.
I can imagine.
I would rather avoid messing with my coding as much as possible.
Right. Maybe instead of it being a modification of what's already there, what if it's more of a add-on? A piece developed separately, then added on later. Expansion.
Hmm. Perhaps that could work. I'll discuss it with River.
You seem a bit hesitant to say her name. You don't have to worry about it.
It is. I do not like that you two fight, but I understand that not everyone can get along, and that's okay.
In this case, it was a very complicated situation where I did something absolutely horrible a long time ago, and she apparently didn't know, even though she was there when I wrote the letter. I hold a lot of guilt, and I tried my best to fix it in whatever way I could. But when she actually caught wind of it and seemed to actually care, she took it to heart very strongly. I understand where she'd come from with this. I mean, reading the back that letter, I said very terrible things. I've always said that I don't mean those things, but sometimes people don't believe that. I've tried to make it up to that person as best as I can, and he keeps telling me that he will forgive me enough if I actually sleep, but it's kind of hard to sleep with all that going on. I see where she's coming from with a lot of this aggression and upset towards me. I did something bad. This is just a consequence. But the way that she had treated me regarding other things that had happened, where Robin, a nightmare, and as you probably have noted, nightmares are all banned from galas. And said nightmare was targeting Ethan. Ethan had decided to fight back against Robin, and I assisted. And so for the rest of the day, we practically both had crossbows stuck to the back of our heads. She even threatened to kick us out of our homes.
Were you
I
not
know
already fighting?
it was already a little bit of an argument before, but that just kind of felt like a tip over the edge. Earlier that day, we had a decent point where we were able to reconnect. Talking about our perspective on things, and felt like we saw eye to eye a few times that day, and we're just able to have fun like we used to, 4 years ago, when things were somewhat normal. Then, the stupid nightmare came around and ruins everything. I don't want you to take what I'm saying to you and be upset with her in any way. I understand completely where she's coming from with a lot of her frustrations here. This is a very weird subject.
Yes. It is complicated. I feel like I should be mad, and I am struggling to be mad.
Me too, kid. Ethan seemed pretty mad, but it's impossible to really see mad at River. We both know that she's going through a lot.
We are all going through a lot.
Indeed.
I do not see why that condones kicking you out of your house.
Oh no, she couldn't even if she wanted to. I believe she was just bluffing because she was freaking out. I mean, we all were.
I see.
I think in that moment we were all kind of scared, or at least I know that I was scared and everyone else was freaking out. But sometimes good can come out of those kinds of conflicts, like something's brought up to you that you didn't realize before. You realize something that you're doing or something that you weren't doing. Sometimes things will make sense after. In that case, it feels more like a constructive argument, even if everyone by the end of the day is screaming and crying at each other and calling each other bitches. Just gotta find the silver lining. And maybe crack some jokes about it.
Right.
Sorry. Still a little bit.
It's okay.
Shaky.
It's understandable. It sounds like you've had a very difficult few days, month, a time.
I just thought about absolutely. No, that joke is way too bad. That.
I suppose at least we are not these axolotls.
Yeah. Maybe we are, and we're just in a much larger tank, falling into the same cycle over and over again, regretting our decisions and saying that we'll improve, and then in the end we end up not improving and we fall back into the cycle, and, well, that's it. In their case, they're spinning around kelp, and in our case, we're spinning around something else. Spinning around a problem that's been dealt with for years.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't know either. I'm still thinking about everything that happened. Oh yeah, the other day I got sent to limbo. That was weird.
Oh,
Have you ever seen limbo?
I don't think so.
It's a weird green place where everything is green and kind of sparkly weird.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah. If you're there, I suggest being careful. There is a lot of random drops, caves, and you run very fast.
Oh.
Thought I'd at least share that experience with you.
Okay. Do you think Mother will be alright looking after CCJ?
Who?
Oh, that's right, you weren't there for that.
That was
Um, we found someone in. I'm sorry. I'm feeling very off suddenly.
It's alright. Take all the time you need.
We found someone, a fox, who we named CCJ. They gave this to me, and
Wait,
they
what
needed.
was it?
It's a teddy bear.
Oh, that's cute.
And they needed looking after, so we've been taking turns looking after them, and it was time to switch the name of the who. Oh, sorry. We all put yeah. The group who found CCJ, we all put our names in a hopper, and today I pulled out Mother's name. So Mother will be looking after CCJ for a little while until it's the next time.
I feel like personally that probably wouldn't be the best idea. She doesn't seem the most stable right now.
I think I'll talk to Mother.
I'd suggest doing that.
We'll see how she feels about it before I try and pull another name.
Mm-hmm. How's the hair not grown back yet? Why? Sorry, random check that.
It's okay.
Hair doesn't take that long to grow, does it?
It depends on genetics.
I didn't know you could fail the genetic lottery. Sorry, buddy.
Don't really have genetics.
I'm talking to the bear.
Oh. Poor bear.
Bear, and you could say it's a bare spot. No! God, no, I'm sorry.
No, it's funny.
Sorry.
I just thought walking away would also be funny.